horses to be able to do is to be able to know what the inside leg is and to be able to actually overcompensate when you ask for it. So what I'm going to ask Mack Dee to do is I'm going to ask him to step sideways. Some people call it side passing as well, but I like to have a little bit of forward movement with it. Not too much, but just a little bit for this purpose. Okay, so I'm going to ask him to walk forward first. Now I'm putting leg on and I'm flexing and getting that sideways movement. So I'll just bring him back around. I'm asking that shoulder just to keep stepping through. So when my horse understands those two concepts, and the other thing is you've got to ensure that your horse has got a really good outside rein too, that they understand inside leg to outside rein really well. So actually I might just quickly demonstrate that. I'll come around and I'll do what I did before, but I'm then going to add my outside rein in. So asking for overdoing on that inside leg, now I'm going to add outside rein in. So he's too busy focused on a fly. Let's try this again, Mack Dee. Now I might just add a little bit of collection so he's a little bit of what we're doing. Let's try again. Okay, overdoing with that inside leg, now adding that outside rein on. So he should then just maintain flexion and then move forward. Shoulder in, you've got to be able to kind of combine everything. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get the shoulders just to go sideways. The gelding making terrible noises, but anyway. Yeah, so we're asking the shoulders, so the hindquarters are where they are, the shoulders are there. We're asking the shoulders to go there. So essentially we want this outside front leg to be in line with the inside back leg, and this inside front leg to be out there on its own. So we want a 3-track. This is Mack Dee's 4th or maybe 5th session on this, so he's not doing it perfect by any means, but I wanted to show you some of the processes that you're going to have to do to try and get your horse to understand what's going on, and some of the mistakes that your horse are going to make and how to handle those. So first of all, asking him to walk forward. I'm not worried about impulsion. Okay, so I'm going to slightly turn my shoulders this way, outside leg to ask the shoulders to come off, and then inside leg to outside rein. We've got a fly issue. Okay, and then we should get some sideways. So right there he's really showing that shoulder out, but he's really more concerned about the itch he has on his leg than what I'm asking him. He is a little bit precious like that. So we'll go again, I'll ask him up the trot. shoulders off, inside leg to outside rein. We've got a couple of steps there. He's holding it well. If he wants to shove the shoulder out too much, I'm just going to put a little outside leg on, say no, we're not pulling it out, and then we keep going. So it's okay to put the corrections in to ask your horse to basically bring their body back to where we essentially want it. Okay, so walking, pay attention, Mack Dee. Shoulders, his shoulders, inside leg to outside rein. He's wanting to shove that shoulder out. He's completely ignoring me, so a little bit of a correction there. There we go, that's better. Just try and get his attention back a little bit rather than being focused on the flies. So I'm going to take him the other way now. Shoulders, his shoulders, inside leg to outside rein. So he's not quite lifting, so I've got a little bit harder with that inside leg. Look how I hold there because now he's wanting to go forward. But he's doing really, really well. That was good. So I'm not asking a hell of a lot more than just to actually just do these steps. So my shoulders, his shoulders, inside leg to outside rein, holding that outside rein. Little click just to tell him keep going because he's going, oh, that's a little bit tricky. So he's doing that quite well. Good boy. So you might just bring around, now that he's focused a little bit more, I'll just take him back this way. Okay. My shoulders, his shoulders, inside leg, outside rein. That's better. Good boy, much better. Okay, so you can see that things don't always start out perfect, but by continuing to practice, he's going to get better and better and better. So as you can see, like I had to make a few corrections. It's not just it's not a matter of I'm putting my leg on and he goes, oh, I know this is going to be shoulder in, and does it for me. It's a process of being able to teach him. So every time he makes a mistake, that's an opportunity for me to be able to teach him a little bit more of what to do properly. So when they make a mistake, don't get cranky at them, don't get frustrated, just take it as an opportunity for you to be able to teach them a little bit more. So the common mistake that a lot of horses make is shoving that shoulder out, because shoulder in is essentially keep holding that shoulder underneath them and stepping the legs sideways, not shoving that shoulder out and then kind of running sideways. So it's really important to work on that, because that's a really it's a really important factor on this particular lateral movement. So you can really see that he's not always getting that through track 100% right. At this stage, I'm not too concerned about that. I can fix that up as we progress along. At this point in time, what I'm looking for is for him holding that shoulder underneath, staying correctly flexed, and stepping sideways. When he does that, he gets a release. And then as we progress, I can go, you know what? You're getting really, really good at this. Let's just make this a little bit better, and being able to progress him like that. So it's really important. Try not to make it perfect straight up. Try and just start to establish the basics and build from there. Build their confidence up. Every time they try and what I do is I take away a lot of aids that he kind of, like I shouldn't say kind of, that he already knows, and I just put on the aids that I'm working with to get the basics established. Once he has those basics established, I can then start to add on the aids that he already knows and go, okay, well, we're going to go into this with collection. You already know this, and he'll go, okay, and then I can go, and we're going to do this lateral movement because you already know this, and we can do them together, and he'll go, oh yeah, because he's got confidence with both of them. When he's got confidence with both of them, then we combine them. Rather than go, okay, we've got confidence with, oh God, I hate it when I do that. So rather than him having confidence when he's got with collection and then going, okay, well, we're going to try and do collection and put the lateral movements on top. And there's just going to be so many aids going here, there and everywhere, he's going to get a little bit lost. Okay, some horses can handle it, but this particular horse can't, and majority of thoroughbreds can't either. So always good to know, break it down to the simplest steps, and then slowly build on that, and then start combining different aspects together, and then you'll get the complete package at the end of it. Anyway, I hope this has been